independent boss babe don't need no man. That's what we hear all the time, right? We hear it constantly that they don't need us until they do. Until I'm tired of working. I'm tired of being a boss babe. I need a man to support me because I need to live a soft life.
I just see women doing so much. I see men not doing so much. Let's get into this for a minute, okay? So I'm a therapist, I'm a human being, I'm divorced, etc. I'm in my 30s. So this is my context.
So a divorced therapist in their 30s. Yeah, you sound miserable.
Women don't get to drop balls. Ironic. They step up to the plate. Their kids are sick, they're going to take care of them. Their kids need something, they're going to do it. The unequal labor distribution and what so many people are talking about with fair play and whatever is because men just know that the women in their lives are going to step up. They don't even think to like ask for help or communicate that they're not going to take on a task because they are so used to women just filling in for them.
Because that's your job. We expect you to do the part that you signed up for.
And if you're thinking about a car, there are gas and brakes. Women are almost always the gas. They're going to get the job done. They're going to provide for their family. They're going to step up to the plate. They're going to stay up late helping their kid with the school project. Then the next kid's throwing up. They're going to pick up the throw up. Then they're going to jump in the shower and be ready for an 8 a.m. meeting the next day. They're going to hustle. And I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if it's just my circle, but I just see men again and again and again being avoidantly attached, being dissociated, being depressed, and getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller.
Of course, this therapist just hates men.
And it's like their only coping mechanism is to hit the brakes. They just shrink under pressure. And it's so hard for me to make sense of. And I just think that
for her to say men, crumble under pressure and women just always step up to the plate is one of the most ridiculous statements I've heard in such a long time, right? Women constantly avoid responsibility, constantly avoid any accountability, and constantly avoid hard tasks.
It's a woman's world in many ways where women are just doing everything, right? Which is a part of the problem. It's a part of burnout. It's a part of why marriages are falling apart. It's a part of the mental...
Women are just always right, never wrong.
Labor. But I do think it's because women have periods. I know this is kind of nuts, but women are so used to being in pain and discomfort and being emotionally in pain, and who freaking cares? Put on a pad, put on a tampon, get to school, get to work, get on the soccer field.
Whose fault was that? Before, you used to just get to stay at home. Now, have at it, ladies. Get to ass to work.
Do ballet, for goodness sakes. Be in gymnastics when you're on your period. You're on your period? Who cares? You better work. Women are so used to, from such a young age, managing discomfort, being like, oh my gosh, I'm giving a school presentation. Am I bleeding? Oh my gosh, I am bleeding. What can I do? Okay, I need to grab a jacket to cover myself up. Oh, can my mom bring over shorts for me so I can change? And men, I think they're just not used to regular pain, to regular discomfort, to managing multiple things at once. And
Men run all of the Fortune 500 companies pretty much. I assume that requires a lot of attention, a lot of multitasking, a lot of the things you said that men lack.
Men will never understand. I'm getting emotional. They will never understand how difficult it is to be a woman.
Me and Jed are just like, what the hell was that?
They will never understand how oppressed we are, how sexist even the most feminist relationships and societies are, even if you're living in the most liberal place and your male spouse is so liberal. Like, we are dealing as a collective world with so much patriarchy.
Okay, let's stop there.
Yeah,
we're going to stop with patriarchy because obviously the meltdown has gone, kept going. Guys, remember when I told you that, let's be controversial here. Let's see if we get banned for this one, but therapy is a joke. Therapy. Do you understand?
When you're going to therapy for 10 plus years and nothing got fixed, yeah, It's a complete joke.
This is a therapist. She's divorced, obviously got burned. Obviously she's this is called, you want to use a word, honey. I know you used your, what is it? Dissociated and avoidantly detached. So let's use another one, transference. You're transferring your story to just everyone else. What man in a relationship, in a marriage, would go in and see this therapist when this is her lens? I mean, how are you even in practice, honey?
Correct.
That you revealed that this is your lens. Guy bad, woman good. Guy deadbeat, woman never drops a ball. I mean, you're literally, the bias.
Women are always good.
Is so inherent on second one. Why would any couple, guys, listen, and most couples therapy looks like this. I hate to say it.
Therapy has its place. There are some people that go through some tremendous things that require to talk it out a little bit. That's about it. That's all I can give it, right? Everything else, you can pump some iron and fix majority of those things. Pump iron, get your life to a better position, work hard, get some damn skills. Most of the other things kind of go away.
You often walk in and there's a woman there that's been burned. There is inherent bias in that situation. You can flag me for that if you want. Don't give a lick. It's true. There's a difference between working things out amongst yourselves and going to a third party and trusting that third party with their inherent bias to fix your life.
Yeah.
That's not how you fix your life. I'm sorry to say. I know there's tons of therapy lovers out there and y'all are it's just not how you fix your life. You got to go inward together. So therapy, this is why I say it's a joke. Imagine putting this out there and then you walk in, you don't know that this is the video, right? Say you didn't see it and you and your girlfriend walk in and this is, what advice do you think she's going to give to you?
Stop being a bitch and man up, because she does all the work.
It's going to help you out. No bias at all, right? Okay. So this is the perception. Women, she obviously went through a situation. She's divorced. She obviously had a guy that she felt she was doing everything. She couldn't drop balls. He was dropping balls left and right. There was obviously, in her view, I don't know anything about her.
But again, she's what Jetta says. Her view. How women view things is not reality.
A marriage. Maybe it was a disaster. Maybe the guy was a deadbeat. Who knows? But that is the lens you're seeing everything through. In her view, men aren't hustlers. Women are providers. Guys who work and that's just a myth, apparently. Women are doing everything, she says. Well, yes, let's address that for a second. This is what happened when you had the career climb for women, right? I'm talking about women who are have children, okay? You have a family now. When you've got both people now doing the career climb, right? It gets challenging. Because
it really does. Like, who's taking care of the kids? How can we focus on the house? How can we focus on the family if both of us are working regular jobs or very intensive jobs that require for you to pay damn close to attention to everything?
Now, a guy's doing what's instinctive for him, that career climb, that testosterone-driven climb. And women are trying to do that, which leads to burnout. We all see it. And do what's instinctively natural to them, which is to be mom and to be homemaker and to be caretaker and to do just different things, right? I was walking down the street the other day and I looked outside and I saw there's a house on our block. You can see there's a house on our block with just overgrown lawn, like crazy. You just know there's a woman doesn't live there, right? Because there's things that we just care about, right? Like the grass being manicured, I fluff my couch pillows. I'm like a little OCD.
I don't even have couches.
Just things that just instinctively we care about. And
True, you guys do care about the couches. I don't even have them.
What I'm trying to say is men and women aren't the same. So the reason this all got so complicated is because you're trying to do what he does and he's trying it's too much and you're getting overloaded and he's getting overloaded because then he's going out doing the grind and coming home and you're expecting him to split the chores. And remember we saw that video a few weeks ago where the guy came home at 11 o'clock at night and she was like, well, you need to do that. And he was like, it's 11 o'clock. There's no time left. I need to sleep to get up at 6 a.m. to start this grind again tomorrow. There has to be an acknowledgement of the differences. And then you have to take those differences and you have to utilize them, right? What are you good at? What are you naturally inclined for? What is he good at? It's supposed to be a complementary pair. Honey, you're in burnout. You're in burnout. And so is every other woman that's trying to be a man.
Because they're not men. That's the problem, right? Like going out there and career climbing is a very man-centric thing. It's a very masculine thing. Women have lost all of their femininity, even if they think they still have it. Like that woman thought she was still feminine. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate it, and catch you guys next time. Ciao.